never planned on poisoning my toxic boss, but then again, he shouldn't have been eating my dog's medication. Derek was the regional director of sales, and he carried himself like he personally paid the electric bill. He called every female intern sweetheart, parked in the VIP spots reserved for clients, and took credit for marketing campaigns he hadn't typed a single word of. We complained, of course we did, but Derek golfed with the CEO every Sunday. When we finally went to HR, the lead rep looked us dead in the eye and said, "High performers have big personalities. We just need to manage our own sensitivity." So we did what corporate drones do. We survived. We kept our heads down, locked our screens, warned the new hires, and treated Derek like a hazardous weather system. Then he started raiding my desk. I've got a bottom drawer where I keep my imported snacks. I'm a bit of a foodie, and I order absurdly expensive artisanal treats from Europe. Every Tuesday, like clockwork, I'd come back from lunch and find the drawer wide open. The good stuff gone. I put a lock on it. He told the building manager it was a fire hazard and had maintenance rip it off. I started slapping neon sticky notes with my name on everything. He'd just peel them off, eat my food right in front of me, and say, "Teamwork makes the dream work, kiddo." The final straw was the macarons. My older sister runs a boutique bakery in Chicago. For my 3-year work anniversary, she shipped me a box of 6 hand-painted macarons. I set them on my desk and stepped out for coffee. When I came back, Derek was licking his fingers, tossing the empty pastry box in the trash. He didn't even pretend to apologize, just smirked and said, "A little dry, but not bad for a Tuesday." I didn't scream, I didn't cry. I sat down, smiled to myself, and started planning. Here's what you need to know about me. I'm deeply involved in local dog rescue, and I regularly foster senior dogs with rough diets. To get them to take their medication, I bake homemade organic dog treats. And because I'm a perfectionist, I make them look incredible. They look exactly like gourmet chocolate truffles. They are, in fact, dried beef liver, concentrated salmon oil, and ground eggshells. They smell faintly of sweet peanut butter. They taste like a fish market left in the sun for 3 days. The next week, I brought in a beautiful bakery-style box. Inside, 6 perfect chocolate-colored truffles. I stuck a bright yellow warning label right on top, reading clearly, "Buster's Special Treats. Do not eat. Contains raw fish oil." I left the box exposed on the corner of my desk and walked to the break room. Timing is everything. That exact morning, the national VP of operations, a woman named Barbara, feared by everyone, was doing a surprise floor walk. From the coffee machine, I watched the whole thing unfold through the glass. Derek swaggered to my desk, saw the box, read the label, scoffed, ripped the sticker off, and dropped it on the floor. Then, showing off for the junior sales guys, he popped an entire liver truffle in his mouth and started chewing. I have never watched a grown man's soul leave his body that fast. He froze. His face went a gray I didn't know was possible. He clamped his hands over his mouth, eyes watering, scanning for a trash can. He couldn't hold it. He spat chewed beef liver and salmon oil across the nearest glass conference table. The smell hit instantly, genuinely horrific. And at that exact second, Barbara walked into our department. Derek was gagging, clutching his stomach, screaming that the crazy marketing girl had tried to poison him. Barbara didn't flinch. She walked over, picked the warning label up off the floor, read it, then looked at the pile of half-chewed dog food on the table. "It says right here," she said, voice like ice, "that these contain fish oil and are not for human consumption. Are you in the habit of eating out of your coworkers' trash, Derek?" The investigation that followed was brutal. Once someone with real power started looking, everything came out: the unauthorized expenses, the harassment complaints, the stolen company property. Derek was escorted out on a Friday afternoon. I still foster senior dogs, and my desk has never been safer.